A big round of applause first of all to the MC for the day. You've heard of understatements, have you heard of under questions? Fellow Toastmasters, have you enjoyed the meeting so far?
Yes.
So that's an under question. I think what this meeting has done for me is it has brought out the best of two leading clubs of the district, and it has brought together some champions in their own right and on one platform. It would definitely help forge stronger bonds between the members of Bangalore Toastmasters Club and Banjara Toastmasters. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Going on straight on into the evaluation, I would go with the traditional pattern which we have been following. Probably we would experiment with some of the nice tips provided by Girish in his presentation in subsequent evaluations. I will first of all give my suggestions and point out what he did well. Karnakar Dev, our Sergeant at Arms, had everything ready 15 minutes before the start of the meeting. The standees, the banner, the club achievements over there, you can see it on the board, the name tags for the members, everything was available and ready 15 minutes before the start of the meeting. I think that's a fantastic job done on that. The other good thing that you did, Karnakar, was that you infused energy during your address, as you introduced the president and you were also to set the ground rules. So I think in terms of infusing energy, your very presence over here and your stage, the use of the stage, that brought a lot of energy to the meeting. Where I thought you could have improved is you could have probably used a little bit of voice modulation here, and the example that you gave, I think, of course it spoke about your own liking for Novak Djokovic, but then spark and flame and fire, I could not get the gist. So I think if you can just set the ground rules, introduce the theme, pass it over to the president, I think your job would be done. But where I would compliment you is the way you handled the contingency situation with the projector, wherein you kept your cool, calm, and there was a member in the audience who could help you out with it, and you went ahead, and that was well done. One last thing, the education session was not mentioned on the board. Everything else was there on the board, but the education session on the board would have made it much better. What do we give Karnakar for an excellent job? Coming to the presidential address, I think Toastmaster Cherian, our president, straight away welcomed the members of Banjara Toastmasters Club and set the stage for the fact that this is a joint meeting. I thoroughly enjoyed your example about Wali Zoinka and what he did, and it was apt in setting the tone for the meeting. In terms of the guest introductions, spot on. Also for paucity of time, their names and where they are from. So that was well done as well. Here there was no Toastmaster introduction because you yourself were the Toastmaster of the day. Moving on to the secretary's reading of the minutes. There are two aspects to it. One is that the minutes are available online the next day or at the most by Sunday. So I think that is being done consistently. The minutes are crisp. That's a fabulous job done on that, and in terms of delivery, you've kept it crisp not gone into too many details, just that all the points are covered over here. But what do we give Secretary Nisha for a job well done again? Now coming to the TOD, the Toastmaster of the Day, which was Cherian himself. Toastmaster Cherian, I think in terms of the introduction of speakers, you did what your job called for. Raising the spirits and welcoming them onto the stage. You also cheered up the tabletop, the role takers, which included, of course, the role taker who we introduced was the table topic master, and introducing the theme for the meeting was not essential. Probably you saved like 4 or 5 minutes over there because it was covered in the presidential address. Where I thought you could have probably done better was mentioned about what a typical Toastmaster meeting is for the benefit of the few guests who are there. And the table topic, the prepared speeches, the table topics followed by the prepared speeches, and what is the significance of each of these. Then the evaluation round and what is the significance of the same. Another place where I thought was, I don't know if it was planned, of course it's a joint meeting, but you could look into it, the punctuality in terms of 15 topics, probably lesser. I would give my suggestions to the table topic master as well. But I think the break also stretched for around 17 minutes. So as the TOD, I think the punctuality aspect is something that you would look into in the future. Coming to, moving on to the next role taker, table topic master TM Smita. I have categorized my feedback in terms of the topics, innovativeness, style, and the hygiene factors. I think you scored very well. I would say a 4 out of 5 in terms of the topics, because they were all personalized. They were topics where people could actually speak about. I don't recall a single speaker who was not able to speak about the topics. I'm sure you would refine this, but I think as a concept and with, how did you find the topics, the table topics today? Great.
Yes.
So now coming to the second aspect where I would like to elaborate. The innovativeness, the style, the connect, and the impact was in the form of the timing of the topics. You chose Children's Day because, and then you had all the topic which revolved around children. You had a debate, a couple of debates incorporated. You also had a very nice set of strips wherein you had the topics written on, and these were, you at the end also had an invitation for any speaker from Banjara who would like to come and give a table topic. So all that was very well done. Couple of tips from my side in terms of the hygiene factors. What we normally do, you're free to break the rules, but I think it helps if you read out the topic first, maybe from your own script which you have prepared, because it helps, that 20 seconds helps the person to think what he can, because everybody is here to learn. So of course the topics facilitated the fact that they could speak on it, but going forward this would be something that you could bear in mind. Also role takers we normally don't call, because the intention is to make all the members speak. So there were a couple of members here who probably looked for an opportunity to speak and did not get it. So this is what you could have looked into. I would say that if you would have taken the help of a committee member, in identifying the speakers from the club and identifying the role takers or not, that would have helped you in the focus research. I would move on to the evaluations and request Toastmaster Vijayanand to give his evaluation.